What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video. And today, it is time that we discuss the 2024 United States Senate election in the great state of West Virginia. Now, obviously, we've discussed the West Virginia Senate election here and there, but mostly on the Republican side. And we'll have an update for that today. I just want to start focusing on the particular incumbent in this race, Joe Manchin. There's been a lot of talk on the left that not only does Manchin have a serious shot of holding on, some people are seriously considering the idea that Manchin could potentially actually win. Not just, 20, 30%. Some of these people have this race as a toss-up. Could things change? Yes. But as of February 26, 2023, there is virtually not a single thing that favors Joe Manchin. I am sick and tired of these people that got 2020 embarrassingly wrong. These same people had Biden winning 413 electoral votes. 2022, the only reason they got a quote-unquote right was turnout. They weren't right because of Roe them or Americans love Joe Biden. No, it was a turnout difference, and we proved in multiple videos if the turnout was projected as expected, every single one of my Senate predictions except New Hampshire would have been correct. And my House prediction, which was actually a bit lenient to Democrats compared to other people's predictions, was spot on. So yeah, I don't want to hear this crap that these people got 2022 right. If you had a 1 to 2% swing in the national popular vote, your entire prediction fell to crap immediately. That's the type of election 2022 was. So I don't want to hear these people that they were so right in 2022 that they are experts and they will predict 2024 perfectly. It's like, no. And these people are using baloney reasons for why Manchin could theoretically hold on. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you can join Real American Politics, which is a phenomenal deal as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. So I hope you join today. Alright, everybody, let's get into today's video. Now, there is a disclaimer. Just because I think Manchin is basically dead on arrival, I am so confident in Manchin losing, I give him a 90 to 95% chance of winning. Or losing. So only a 5 to 10% chance of winning. For comparison, I think Democrats have a better chance of winning in Texas than they do in West Virginia. That is how confident I am. Now, could this race be close? Yes, it absolutely could be closer. But that doesn't mean Manchin's going to win. There's virtually no scenarios as of now that shows Manchin winning. Now, people are going to point to the idea that, oh, he won in 2018. You see, he got 49.6% of the vote. He won re-election. Well, here's the thing, though. One, this was his weakest electoral performance despite it being a blue wave. It's a fact, 2018 was a blue wave. On top of that, Morrissey wasn't the strongest Republican, and there was a Libertarian on the ballot. Now, before 2020, I would have said Joe Manchin, he could have had a 30% chance of winning. But ever since his impeachment votes, multiple votes on Biden's agenda, his quote-unquote centrist, positions was thrown out the window. Now, he is, of course, one of the more centrist candidates in the Senate, but that's not really saying much, honestly. But you get the point that a lot of people in West Virginia, they don't see him as the same centrist from 10 years ago. The only thing that may save Manchin is guns, or at least make this closer. He's always been good on guns. Even in recent years, he's showed some signs of going away from that. But yeah, outside of guns and the fact that he's an incumbent, those are the only two factors benefiting him. For once, he's going to have to go against a Republican with Trump or DeSantis on the ballot. Yeah, let's see how that goes. When it voted for Trump by what, 30 points? For argument's or for comparison's sake, Mitt Romney won it by what, 15 points less than Trump? It's like, good luck. This isn't like Montana, which is R plus 15, which it is a more Republican state, but West Virginia doubles that. And also, since 2018, every remaining Democrat at a statewide level in the state of West Virginia all got shit slapped in 2018 or 2020. West Virginia has one major statewide Democrat left that I know of, and that's Joe Manchin. He's the last one. 2020, the other ones got slapped across the board. Now, people are going to say, oh, Alex Mooney's going to lose this race. Could he make this race closer? Yeah, he could have this race be a bit closer. Outside of that, though, virtually nothing indicates Manchin will hold on. I mean, look at this. You got polling, which, again, polling is not necessarily the best thing in the world, but you look at Trident polling, which they're not the best in the world, but they show a trend. From early 2022, Manchin had around, 49% of the vote, and against Jim Justice around 41%. Ever since then, he's fallen off the map. And many of it had to do with bad votes. Much of that has to do with the fact that Joe Manchin isn't as centrist as he was 10 years ago, let alone 4. And I do think, with Jim Justice all but entering this race, Manchin's done. You're going to go against Jim Justice. Look, Jim Justice, I have some problems with, all right, on social issues. But outside of that, Justice would crush Manchin in an election. He would win by 15, 20 points minimum. Now, could a scandal happen and something crazy? Sure. But against Alex Mooney even, I think Manchin would still lose by best case scenario for him, 5 points. That's how confident I am that Manchin can hold on. Now, is there a scenario where Manchin holds on? Yes. You need some bizarre effect, some bizarre scandal hits Jim Justice or Mooney that, it turns out he was a communist 5 years ago, and Manchin has to turn into a conservative Democrat again, like propose an abortion referendum nationwide or a ban nationwide, whatever. And some bizarre stuff happens, there's a third-party candidate that gets like 10% of the vote, then yes, there is a scenario where Manchin wins. But this reminds me a lot of Scott Brown. And if you don't know who Scott Brown was, he was a Republican senator from Massachusetts in 2010. Now, he was actually kind of good on some issues. Not really social issues, but he was still decent enough. And, well, he won by 4 points. Then in 2012, he lost, but only by 7. That's a type of scenario I see. Manchin lost 2018 by 3, or won by 3 to 4 points in a fairly Republican state. Brown, a Republican that won in the super blue state, he won by 4 points, 3 or 4 points. Well, he lost by 8 to 9. The similarities between the two are just ridiculous. I mean, both of them are partisan hacks considering the state they're in. I would actually say Manchin's a bit less of a partisan hack. Go look up Scott Brown. He isn't necessarily the most liberal Republican in the world, shockingly enough. But that's that, folks. I do think overall, Manchin's pathway is non-existent. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.